before we start, I'm gonna take my retainers out.
How's your mother?
She's on her way out.
You all are. Act accordingly.
Yeah, I'm good. I got brothers. Yeah, we should start an R&B group. And bro, it's been so goddamn cold in the city. Oh, bro, let me tell you something. It's been like you're expecting snow. This shit is an igloo. But we live in a fucking desert. Nick, I'm trying to understand how we went through. We had a hurricane, a snowstorm, a hailstorm, a sandstorm, grasshoppers. Like you name it. It's like, I was like, oh yeah, it's biblical shit. I mean, like, it's just really coming. Yeah. Corinthians was taking place all this week. What up, everybody? How you doing? Good people across the land, across the nation. Our black folks, white folks, everybody, Mexican folks, Asian folks, aliens. What up? Welcome to another edition of Act Accordingly. I'm you guys, Jay Alonso. It's your boy D Brown, and we're back with another week of debauchery, shenanigans, tomfoolery, ignorance. Of course, joined by our producer extraordinaire, Rage the Janway. Rage.
Hey guys, hey.
Patois
Poppy.
I always love
That's my name.
That's
my name.
But you don't say the Patois. Poppy.
That's
Shout outs to everybody at Carnival. Yo, we ain't there. Man, I'm so mad. I am bumperclot mad about this shit. Bumperclot mad. I saw ignorant. I saw the joint in damn, was it London? Yeah. Oh, ridiculous. Oh my god. Ridiculous. And don't forget, Mardi Gras is also popping right now too. And I'm like, I've seen beads. I seen
How
come I can't be in one of them things? I'm in cold ass Vegas. My news feed was Mardi Gras, Carnival, Trinidadians and Jamaicans destroying everything in sight, bro. And it was beautiful to see. Shout out to my brother Scott on that because he tries to get me to go every year. You need to go. And I need to go. I must go. And Kenyatta has a good one too. Where? West Indian Festival. Half naked. I need to go. Yeah. But we have to do it for science. But every time it pops up, it's like, nigga, I got bills paying. I gotta get there and shit. Definitely. What? Yeah. Bills. But anyway, we have a special guest in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? So just like we always do, especially when we have an actress in the building, we're gonna fan out on her IMDb real quick. Ready? Memoirs of a Vixen. Diary of a Unicorn. Slay Queen. T.O.D. And of course, while we're all here tonight, the PIMPTRESS is in the building. Hey. Next one for our special guest today, Miss Parishia Henderson, call her Paris. What's going on? Welcome. Hey. What's up, girl? What's up, Paris?
I love the vibes.
Yeah, the vibes is good. You show over looking quite gold over there. Very. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all shining today.
I'm trying to dress up for y'all.
Like the fit looks like my chain. We did good. This was not playing. Like even Rachel's in black right now. Yeah, it was not playing, but we pulled up. You know what? This is real. You know what I'm saying? We went real Nito Brown. Yeah, because he's just real Nito Brown, bro. We want to know why our factory got shut down, and do we need to bring a dog in? I never like you anyway. I never like your skin. Anyway, oh man, thank God the chocolate's in the building, right? Chocolate's all black on black chocolate, strong.
Black and gold. We doing that.
Black and gold for sure. So right on. So how are you?
I'm doing great. No complaints.
So we called the episode had to be called Only a Pimpstress Can Save the World. Man, because
I love that.
Because the movie that shit had an MCU ending. Like, yeah. And it was like, the adventures are gonna continue. And we'll get the movie for sure. Yeah. Very, 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 very soon. But let's get into some of these topics, man. First of all, wait, how was your week? Oof. I had a good week and I had an interesting week, but I will say this. I'm blessed, I'm highly flavored.
Natural look.
Hey, that part. Hey, just don't call me fucking delicious when you see me in the street. Yo, man, I'm blessed and highly favored. Just happy to be black, happy to be alive, and just happy to be thriving with my friends, my peoples, my bros, my sisters, and of course, Miss Paris over here. You know, we go back a long time, so it's good to have her on the show.
and she's gonna tell us what she's working on.
What
about you? How was your week, Kane?
You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie to you. My week was straight. It was real cool. Yeah, it's like when you have a week where you don't do shit.
I love it.
I love it because, like, I'm such a busybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you call me, 90% of the time I'm not home. You know what I'm saying?
You're outside.
And it's like I'm typically outside. So about a week and a half before that, I got real sick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like I don't feel good at all.
Yeah.
And a beautiful person that that's very near and dear to me told me, Jay, sit the fuck down. I said, you know what? I shall do that. and I sat the fuck down, and nothing felt better. You know what I'm saying? Like I had on Tubi method. I was able to catch PIMPTRESS while I was sitting the fuck down.
Tubi is like our internet.
You know what I'm saying? I was big chilling.
Yeah.
And it felt good to be like, to get a phone call like, hey bro, we doing X, Y, Z over here. Nah, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and chill tonight, you know what I'm saying?
That make you feel some type of way saying no to outside?
It did at one point.
Okay.
Now it's like,
yeah. Outside.
I got this good cushion. I'm good.
That'll keep you content.
Sweet as a chihuahua. But no, I had a great week, man. I just finished up paying my down payment on my new whip.
Okay.
And besides that,
Great
man,
magic.
No.
Your whip is
the silver bullet.
the silver bullet.
Silver bullet. You know what I'm saying? Blue magic's gone. Silver bullet.
The silver bullet.
Yeah.
Like
And
that.
I called Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? And I got some thoughts about it.
You got your shit together.
I'm doing all right. Race the gym. Miss the gym.
I want to talk about Ant-Man too.
What?
I said to do want to talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
I don't know what happened to my week, to be honest.
Is your ass still intact? The last time you said you was working your ass off, so the ass was missing.
The ass left.
The ass left the
The ass
building.
left.
So what's
The ass to the home.
So what's your week talking about right now?
Yeah, I've been working my ass off.
So the ass gone.
It's like
You got minimal
just
ass.
left. I got a handful of booty left.
Yeah,
A handful of cheeks.
I build it back up at the gym though. You know,
Okay.
But
spots.
by the time you get here though, the butt's gone.
Yeah, but
no
it's
butt left.
no more butt. It's all back from at this
That long
point.
back with a crack in it. Ugh.
Yep. Hank Hill booty.
Hell.
No, that's the tall.
I was like, you know, Halloween. Yeah, Hank Hill booty.
The Hank Hill booty. That's my worst fear.
God damn it, bro.
Yep.
I'll tell you what.
I love that show.
Oh my god.
And of course, our guest this week was Paris. How was your week?
My week had some ups and downs to it, but overall it was good.
Definitely.
I'm a flight attendant too, so I've been dealing with some crazy passengers with this windstorm. So the weather has been super crazy, but overall my week has been good. No complaints.
Dope.
Got you.
Dope. You wearing that motherfucking gold though.
Yes.
Thank
You
you.
got that shit on.
I mean, you got that shit
You
on.
got that shit on.
I mean, I wear it like an earring, girl. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Well, it's enough for both ears.
Got that shit on. It's, by the way, happy belated birthday to Paris as well.
Hey, happy birthday. For
Yeah,
sure.
she had that shit on for her birthday too.
Blessings.
Blessings, all blessings.
So to kick off today's topics, I thought this one was kind of strange because what the fuck do y'all care? In Florida, and of course, all the wildest shit happens in
I
Florida.
kind of care now. I do care. Yo, I looked at it over again. I said, I fucking care.
About this?
Yeah, about this. Go.
Okay, so there's a new bill in Florida to ban dogs from sticking their head out the window as their masters drive down the street.
And I want you to understand, say Florida.
Florida.
Florida is the most ratchetest of states. So how dare they?
Florida, aka what the fuck for?
The part of America we don't fuck with for real, unless we're going to Disney World.
And even it's like,
I was going to Disneyland.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, bro. When I saw that poor old lady get yanked into the ocean by the alligator, I said, you know what? I would never in life live in fucking Florida. I'll visit, but I'm keeping it on the surface streets.
That whole shit is Lake Placid.
Bro, fuck that. Fuck that shit. But
Shout out to
no,
all my cousins in Florida.
So
Right.
why is it something that you care about?
because dogs, that's like their one fucking moment of
That's the only freedom they have.
that's their freedom. That's their freedom. You don't take that from them. What the fuck did they do?
I want to know what inspired the shit.
I need to know what fucking senator or
Like-
who came together and
like-
said, "Yo, this shit is unacceptable." Everything else in Florida is acceptable.
Well, like one senator pulled up, and his back window was so smudged up and like
all slobber.
Like, hey, Billy, what the fuck, man? Oh, I Spike, man, and we were riding down the way.
Pass a bill.
I'm like, nah, we're gonna pass a bill.
We'll shut that shit.
Why the fuck do you care? It's like, okay,
that's a real bitch McConnell shit.
On an everyday basis, we all drive, so I'm gonna assume that on an everyday basis, you will see a car with a fucking dog hanging out the window.
Absolutely, it's the best sight in the world because they're having fun. You're like,
the wind in their face, is like orgasm. You know what I'm saying? So why take that from them? So the question is, if you're riding down the streets of Florida,
right,
and you got your dog, and your dog is, mind you, if you're driving, you're not working with the fucking dog because you're driving
at all.
So unless you're gonna keep them cooped up in the back, windows up on child.
And if you did the windows up and that dog is in the back seat, it's wilding out.
So
you might as well just roll the window down.
So when you roll the window down and the bike cop see you and pulls you over, and it's like, how do you approach that, sir? You know the new bill says that your great day in here.
Your great day.
You can't be outside the window there.
Your Marmaduke.
And it's like,
cut it down.
So do I get a ticket for that? Am I going to jail for that?
Yeah.
That's fucking lame.
That's Florida.
How much y'all contain the goddamn alligators out that bitch?
How much y'all contain COVID-19 out there? You
Man,
fucking
so-
been outside.
Right.
Y'all niggas, we don't care. We all right. Like,
good.
what?
We
No,
good.
y'all not.
We good.
I always felt like Florida's the black sheep of this country. Like,
Oh, bro. Florida gets, bro.
Atlanta's like coming in a close second.
Nah.
No, STDs is running rampant out here.
Florida,
Those niggas are creating a new virus.
Florida got the ball money, and they're like a good 20 yards up. I promise you. Nothing is touching the weirdness of fucking Florida.
No, Florida.
I mean, oh, dear Lord. And it's like, when people, like, why is everybody talking about my state? Because your state's fucking weird, bro.
It's weird.
There it is.
It's wild.
Paris, how
I
do
don't
you
want to go
feel?
to Miami, though.
Hell, we're going.
Miami.
Yeah.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going. How do you feel about banning dogs from sticking their head out the window? Something that dogs, they're fucking right.
Shutting down bitches, enjoying their oxygen.
I mean, I do feel like
I get it.
It's late.
it's horrible.
What did the hoes do?
That dogs do enjoy it, but I do feel like it's a safety thing though for the dogs.
I saw one dog jump. I saw it jump out the window.
I've seen multiple dogs jump out the
But you keep the window down at a certain level to where they can't.
Yeah, just enough.
So
But like
if
the
you look
tame
Chihuahua,
dogs-
yeah, but then again though, the Chihuahua, like my mom has a little small like Shih Tzu, right?
Yeah.
And she can barely even reach the fucking window, let alone like
Right.
be outside the motherfucker. So if you let your dog get that far out, that's your fault, number one. Number two, if I got a Rottweiler in my backseat and his joy is getting that air in his face as I drive the car, nigga, let him, he's chilling.
Yeah.
But rather that than shitting in my fucking backseat.
A Rottweiler.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand it. Rach, what's your thoughts?
So I have a friend who killed her dog actually on accident.
Make it funny for me.
I'm sorry. It's either gonna go
quickly.
rated X or sad. I'm sorry. No, but seriously, the dog was like, she was driving, the dog was on her lap, and it was a small dog, head out the window. The dog jumped out the window, and she kept driving, and
it did the do.
yeah,
Oh,
and she only had the dog for I'm gonna be nice and say 2 weeks.
That's just it.
Oh.
And I felt so bad. She was crying. She had to pick the dog up.
I felt the dog like
Terrible. Terrible.
I felt it pop.
I don't think there should be a law on it, but it is dangerous because you can't have your arms out the window because what if some debris is flying down the street and it cuts your arm off?
I mean, but at the same time, though, if you're gonna ban dogs from sticking their head out the window, you gotta ban us from putting our arm outside the window.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
First
I think
off,
it's
if you
not
watch Final
right.
Destination 2, none of my body parts is going out any fucking windows
Period.
on no
Man.
freeways
No.
any fucking time soon.
Man.
Even watching Ace Ventura 1, because his windshield was fucked up,
Yeah.
and watching him drive like that, I said, that's very dangerous.
Yo, you brought up Final Destination. I was driving one time, but I saw the fucking log truck.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. I said, fuck that.
Did you notice that every time now that you've seen that movie, you're always behind that truck now?
Always.
Every fucking time
Always.
now?
If not that truck, then like
something weird. Something.
Two big ass semis like in between me.
Oh yeah, and you're sandwiched.
I'm like,
And
no,
now you're in the blind spot.
No.
You just see Tony's out in your mirror like this.
If Bubba can't see me, that's a problem.
Bubba.
If Bubba can't see, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
If Ernest.
If Benny can't see me, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Rich.
You know what I'm saying? If they got super blind spots, and I'm out with it.
Yeah.
I am not with it. So we're not in agreement of dogs being dancing the fuck out the window, right?
It's a 50-50 after fucking Patois fucking told that story.
Man, shit extra morbid and shit.
Mad morbid. I feel so RIP fucking Spot. Whatever the fucking name of the dog was.
I think it was like Charlie.
So
or something.
so when the dog fell out the car,
Oh my god.
and heard the did she keep going?
No, like
Oh,
no.
I'm about to say that. Damn.
She stopped because one of the dog jumped out the car,
But
No, she stopped.
but she didn't stop early enough.
But there's nothing you can do.
She had to pick the dog up
That dog rolled.
and take it to the vet, and like you can't leave it in the
Call me
street.
fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Call me fucked up.
You would have kept going.
Come on.
Oh my! I ran over a fox by accident. It was
A
terrible.
fox.
You're a good soul.
Where?
It was It was in like the desert. I don't
What
know
do you think for a fox in the
what.
desert?
Here.
Even when I see like birds in the street, I'm always like, hurry up, get out the street, hurry up, get
Yeah.
out the street.
Now,
I'm coming.
I used to live in Henderson, so we almost ran over a bunny.
Now,
And I was traumatized.
Pigeons?
That's a bunny.
Pigeons though. Listen, now look.
Fuck pigeons.
A dog. I take back. I would be like, that's fucked up. Pigeons though.
They ain't shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
They don't want to. But look, I was driving down the street one time. No lie, doing like 25, and there's a pigeon like had like just like
Unbothered.
posted right. I'm like, beep beep beep, beep beep beep, bro. If you don't move, I'm going to hit you. Now I'm not gonna switch lanes for a pigeon. Fuck that. So I'm driving and shit. He posted. The last minute, he gets up and tries to like dip out. Too late.
It's too late.
I look in my rearview mirror, all feathers.
No, it wasn't. And you're proud.
I told bro to move.
Windshield wipers and shit.
I told listen. He got caught under my passenger. The passenger tire.
You fucked him up.
No, I didn't. I mean, I did, but
Yeah, you
I gave him the pre-warning.
Flawless victory.
My nigga, but he was just like,
I hate the fact that I don't know. I know New York pigeons.
You're not gonna hit
They're
me,
more
nigga.
weird. The pigeons on the West Coast, they so fucking bougie. Like, yo, you gotta go.
They are entitled. Because the pigeons in Detroit, they know.
Detroit pigeons.
yo,
It's not enough they drinking brown water.
Yeah,
and shit.
listen.
You know they like,
That's Flint.
no, that was right. True.
yo,
true.
a Cali pigeon. If you swat at it,
Go.
fly away, it'll come back and shit right on your head.
But you know what though? I love Cali.
Oh, okay,
pigeons.
so that's what it is. Bet.
Cali pigeons are so smart though. I love a good Cali pigeon.
Yeah,
They
because
tell you when the cops are coming. They're your friend. They're
Nah,
loyal.
bro. Pigeons, seagulls, every Cali bird has this thing about like ruining your fucking day.
Right.
Like 100%. 100%.
All Cali birds.
Yeah, I've seen a seagull fly down and take somebody's whole Subway sandwich, bro. Like bro just literally unwrapped it and it was like in his mind, you want to fuck that sandwich up, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the birds swoop down, nigga, gone. Man.
Debo, you out
Oh,
of
bro. He said Jack move food and kept going.
That's fucked up.
That's like, bro, that's
Birds
like
ain't shit.
that's like a seal, like swooping down and taking my blood. I'll be upset. I'll be so upset.
And bring it back to the homies and shit.
I'm like, you bitch niggas. You bitch niggas. Moving on.
Oh,
So if I was under somewhat justice, it's not gonna bring him back. But Nipsey Hussle's killer, Shitty Cuz,
yeah.
has been sentenced to 60 years to life in prison, and
That took too long.
it took way
Yeah.
too long, entirely too long. But I feel like the judge is a former Crip because if you realize, like, so he's from 60s.
Right.
Nipsey's from 60s.
Right.
You killed a 60 nigga.
Right.
They gave you 60 years.
I didn't even understand.
I mean, I'm like, huh.
Like they just had to keep like
Like,
that shit going.
That's just funny to me. Like,
Niggas play Sudoku with the
like
fucking.
you either got 50 years to life, 70 years to life. No.
And guess what? When he gets in there, they're gonna fuck him up 60 times.
Boy, they already did. So,
Yeah, they beating his ass.
I mean, beating his ass, boy.
Not to mention all the shit that's happening to Eric Holder's like exterior family on the outside.
Jeez,
Yeah. Let's just say they got that just.
But 60 years to life, though. I mean, in a way, it's justice. It won't bring
Nip
back, but I feel like it took way too long to get to this point.
Mm-hmm.
But we got 60 years of life.
I'm happy we got justice, man. Fuck Eric Holder.
Yeah. How you feel about it?
I'm definitely happy. First of all, rest in peace, Nipsey.
R.I.P.
Like,
Nip, man.
he was phenomenal.
What a wild Sunday that was.
Oh my
different-
God.
That was the wildest Sunday ever.
I remember the day.
We were still talking about it like we couldn't believe like
Bruh.
that happened.
Yeah.
And you know, with that, like the streets knew before like the news knew, right?
Mm.
And so I remember I got a video from Chips.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, they said that's Nip. I'm like, nah, that ain't Nip. And then like, literally, within maybe like an hour, the shit hit the fan quick. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, not Nip. You know what I'm saying? And then this nigga Shitty Cuz, which by the way is a stupid ass hood name. What? Shitty Cuz? Doodoo Man?
Is that really his?
His hood name was Shitty Cuz.
That's horrible.
Why Shitty Cuz?
Well,
Doodoo Cuz, fecal matter Cuz.
Stay fuck with him.
You was Shitty Cuz.
He was shitty cuz.
Man, fuck that.
Fuck that motherfucker.
yeah, I feel like Nip, obviously, you know, his artistry, his spirit, his intelligence, everything is like unmatched. So, but I'm definitely happy it's justice now. It definitely took way too long.
I almost forgot the trial. I was like, yo, what's this trial happening?
I forgot all about that.
And
prolonging that
I was kind of hurt and offended that they were even trying to. I know this sounds horrible, but like that they were trying to even protect this guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
I was like, what is the protection?
It got
for?
kind of wild because I heard like people that were related to him were immediately getting like hit off and shit like that. So I get that part of it.
No. Street justice came real.
Yeah, the
real
street
quick.
justice came so
Real
quick. So I got that part because he wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those shits like they have to lock. What's your girl's name? Jizzanine. They got to lock Jizzanine away because if they put Jizzanine in a certain spot,
Right.
Jizzanine's gone. She
Who the
knows
fuck is Jizzanine?
the bitch Jizzanine Maxwell.
Oh, Ghislaine.
The fuck?
I said, who?
Jizzanine. That's what the bitch's name was. No, Ghislaine. My bad.
Name is the black folks who pronounce the name.
Oh,
Whatever that nigga's name was. Who the girlfriend that knows that got everybody's number.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. But with Eric Holder, it was a sensitive situation. He would die for sure. They would have killed him. I'm shocked he's not.
I mean, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, right? Like,
damn. Okay.
So exactly. So I want to ask the ladies this because I feel like it's just he's being dealt a shit hand, and I feel like it's not fair. But he paid his dues. He was 17. I'm talking about Chris Brown. Recently, Chloe just put out what's her name? Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
Put out the cover for her new single, something with featuring Chris Brown, and the response was, "Why you working with Chris Brown? Like he beats women." And then the funny thing that the same Tooth who was talking who was on last week had a nerve to come and say, "Well, do we think he's a women beater?" Nobody asked you a goddamn thing. No, we're talking about promise.
Oh yeah, that's how it sparked. You're right.
Yeah.
Where she came out of nowhere. Just lately, she's been doing press for no reason.
It's like we don't care about
unsolicited press.
Yo, when I read that shit, it was like I felt like Sam just like I don't know ask you a goddamn thing.
That's like asking like, yo, I don't know the answer. Where's job? Like I need job,
bro. Let's ask
where's job?
Let's ask Kelly about how she fucked. I don't give a fuck.
It's like asking like the two members of Destiny Child that we don't remember the names of.
The ones that
kicked out the group.
the ones that work
The ones that work at rallies.
at the mall. Wait, Spencer's and shit.
And checkers and shit.
So Chris Brown came out and he was like, "So you mean to tell me like I'm still getting judged for some shit? I'm gonna say that I made at 17. I'm 33 now, and but you motherfuckers can watch Blueface and Krishan beat each other up every goddamn week." I'm like, boy, that ain't the goddamn
You
truth.
made a good point.
Yo, that is the fucking
You made a
truth.
good point. You want to hear what's fucked up? What I'm about to say next? Blueface made a good point when he retorted.
Now
Blueface made a
this
good
is where I want you to come on and tell what Blueface was like.
Blueface simply said it like this. You just beat up the wrong bitch. And he also said, you don't see me like copping pleas and look why how come he ain't you need to stand on your own
That part.
toes.
Well, but the thing is, I feel like he has.
Yo,
I mean,
trust
for
me,
a long,
I
long
have
time.
forgiven Chris Brewer.
Long time ago.
Music has forgiven Chris Brewer, but apparently there is a part of the entertainment
That
industry
can
they
not
do
let
not
that shit go
fuck with him.
for
You want to honor Michael Jackson at the MMA? First off, we don't even watch the American Music Awards, so why'd you even stop that performance for me to happen? You needed the ratings. Why did you get those ratings?
It's like, bro, if real ain't tripping, why you tripping?
Oh yeah, Rihanna's definitely not tripping.
Paris, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like Chris Brown's getting like a shit hand?
He's definitely getting blacklisted.
I mean, like if I can be like honest, I love Chris Brown's music, but I think that what happens is like,
Shit.
yeah, when you build your platform on your community, which you should get your community support, and then at some point you transition and you just are fully entertaining the world, and it's not like a spotlight on your community anymore.
Right.
Your judgment is at the world, and that's the hand that you're eating out of. So I mean, if you no longer want to eat out that hand, then you just need to go somewhere else and you need to create your own thing. And I feel like that's another thing, like we need to learn how to own our own stuff.
Right.
Like so that way when things like this happen, like we understand what happens in our community. We understand that, you know, Auntie Pam gonna slap Uncle Mike across the head, and Uncle Mike might slap Auntie Pam, might, you know, they might slap each other back, but we just be like, you know what, y'all gotta go. And we put them out the Thanksgiving dinner.
Just
and
throw the Louis.
you know, and when we you know, it's not necessarily right, but it happens in every type of nationality, every culture. It's not unheard of, but I just think that again, when you eat out, you know, the world's hand, the world has the power to judge whatever happens to you.
Your celebrity is what basically kills you at the end, kind of.
Yeah.
Definitely. Are you mad that Chris Brown did not like dark skinned women?
I'm not mad that
That wasn't really proven.
No. It's definitely given proven based off the internet.
I said, that's the part he didn't show.
I'm gonna tell you the truth
No,
though.
that was the promoter did that shit. That wasn't him.
I mean, I don't know. Chris Brown has a track record
I
on
wanna
the
know,
internet.
so-
On the internet,
So you
I don't know.
all dark skinned women hate this nigga. They like this.
I don't hate Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown's music, but I am attracted to light skinned guys, but just not Chris Brown. Like he's kind of alternative.
Pitch color.
He gives like alternative vibes. Like
a pee color.
I don't like the
Yellow.
blonde hair swag, blue hair swag. You know, sometimes he's like geek vibes. Like he's a different type of feel, and it takes a different type of girl to like him. So you know.
Ray, how you feel about this nonsense?
I love Chris.
Yeah.
He got some slaps, so
Yes.
I just,
I'm saying,
it's really
When
not.
it went down, it's like, I forgive you, Chris, but they keep coming with the hits, my nigga.
But
You know what I'm saying?
he's questionable as a human being.
It's not the first time I heard
Karuchi,
that he's not Sonic coins.
I think he like pushed Karuchi down the steps or something,
I've heard numerous
and like
tales.
slapped the piss out of her, like
Was
that.
there?
Like
No,
we were no one was there.
Right,
We
right.
all
I don't
weren't
wanna do
there.
that.
No,
I've
it's
heard
definitely
hearsay.
it's definitely a thing.
It's definitely a thing. It's kind of like it's a mythical thing, like him
And he
Trey
was
Songz
harassing
are
her
out
on the
there
internet.
doing fucking crimes. Like
He loved her and he was harassing her and he was being very toxic at one point.
He was being toxic, especially on the internet.
Yes.
He was popping up places.
Yes.
you know what, Chris Brown doesn't handle what's happening to him very well. Like
Yeah, I don't
his
think he's
response, like that
accountable.
last response, like y'all can suck my whole dick and lick my whole ass and all that shit. It was just like,
Whoa.
I get it. It's,
Wait.
You're angry. I get it, but it's just like,
But it wasn't that. Like this happened when he was 17.
absolutely.
So
And he has
how many times must one apologize and continue to apologize? I'm sorry. I'm 33 now.
Yeah.
Can we move the fuck on?
You know,
We
You
can.
know what? I'll give him this, and I'm gonna shoot Chris. I fucking love Greasy. In fact, I'm actually mad he didn't win the Grammy. So let's get that out the way. He had a dope ass R&B album, man. Robert Glasper just came.
No.
I'm not shading Robert Glasper. Robert Glasper, we love you.
He cold.
Robert Glasper, you're cold.
He
You
cold.
deserve it. And I always think of like a Grammy or an Academy Award as a culmination of all your bodies of work. And he's been in the game for a minute. Trust me, Skylar almost put me a check for it. We're all Robert Glasper fans, but Chris Breezy should have won. Anyway, I digress. Jordan Sparks came to his aid and said, that happened such a long time ago. Are we not able to
Kelly
send?
Rowland
Yeah,
too.
everybody has come to his aid. And then they instantly are canceling them. Instantly cancel them for them. I'm like,
I would
that's
actually
toxic.
pick up Kelly's co-signing. Who the fuck is Jordan Sparks? I love you. But But the point is though,
Yo,
how long do you have to apologize for?
no
something
ear was the
so long?
shit.
Name 2 more songs.
No, I.
With who?
Done. George Sparks.
No, I didn't.
See the
She's
pause?
beautiful.
This isn't about popularity. It's just about Jordan Sparks had a major hit with Chris, and she came to his aid. Like, I forgive
That's
Chris.
real.
We should forgive Chris.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We should
be over it by now.
But are you not? I'm just saying, like, look at Chris's like portfolio, like in his persona,
Yeah.
and look who he caters to. So that's where the judgment is coming from. But like, if you ask his cousins, Parishia, Rachel, like, we cool with it. We like, okay, Chris, like, you know, popping, get it
Yeah.
popping again.
I feel it.
He ain't me. But I feel like it's very true though. Like it got to the point where we see fucking Blueface and Krishan every fucking day, and you know, people like Ratchet. That's cool. Yeah. I personally can do without it, but after a while, this has been fucking tiring for y'all.
Oh my God.
Like y'all watch y'all like watching shit every like tooth, and this nigga just going back and forth all fucking day. This is like bruh. It's like just one of y'all kill each other, please. We can move over.
By the way, I watch Krishan and Blueface
I know you do.
every Sunday.
I'm
or
sure.
when it comes
I
to,
already
oh my gosh.
know y'all are watching Zeus. Y'all are the reason Zeus
I'm subscribed
exists.
to Zeus.
Yo, Zeus is so fucking
And I'm
toxic.
pretty
Zeus
sure.
is bad hilarious.
Zeus
stuff.
is toxic as fuck.
Yo,
boy.
when Shorty or Jocelyn's joint was like, yo, I had to worship with the 2 twins. That's my favorite.
Double homicide.
Double homicide. I watch this shit religiously.
Zeus is for culture.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so
Oh my God.
today's main topic is of course called "Only a Pimpstress Can Save the World," and we happen to have our own Pimpstress here, star of the film Pimptress on Tubi. What's up?
What's going on?
So let's get to know you. Where are you from? How'd you start?
I'm from Detroit, but I've been in Vegas
From the D.
for 8 years.
Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna stop bringing it up after this. You know, like the producer of Zeus, he's from Detroit too. So
Okay.
that explains it. Okay, but anyways, random. Right? Okay.
It's like the Papa video. Whoop.
That explains the
Fuck is
ratchet.
also from DT.
Fun little fact for you.
So yeah, I literally I'm just one of those persons that's like super creative, artistic. I went to art school and I just never really found my niche. And so my grandfather, he's an Aquarius just like me. And he was just like, you know, you're all over the place. Like, why don't you try acting? And I was like, okay, I'll look for some classes. And so literally it was just one of those things that kind of, it wasn't like a dream since a child. Like I've always kind of thought about like music and dancing as a child, but acting just kind of, I saw the class on the internet, took the class, and shout out to People's Network. I took the class with them. They gave me the opportunity. I auditioned and I landed a lead role.
Yeah, introducing. When I saw your name on the screen, I was like, "Yo, she's in this thing." Like,
So Pimpstress. I watched it, and it's entertaining to say the least.
It's very entertaining.
I'm glad.
It's entertaining.
Now,
a lot of levels.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it though. It's very Tubi entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, as it should be.
And you know, for those who know Tubi,
Right.
Mom, Tubi got a fucking Super Bowl commercial. So
Tubi is dead.
There's no
Tubi
hate
is
here.
goaded at
Tubi
this
is
point.
the new Hollywood.
There's no hate here.
Tubi is goaded. Trust me. And no, Tubi is goaded. But we have to call a spade a spade.
You gotta call space, babe.
Pimpstress was hilarious. But it had its moments. I was like, okay, they reached.
And
this.
I gotta say, your Sir's face be Sir's.
What contract, nigga?
Nigga, what contract, nigga?
You was already done with. What's that nigga Pretty Boy? You was done with this nigga right there.
Yeah, I was like,
what contract, nigga?
I was like, damn.
Right. Where is it?
Definitely.
Actually, I think it was that scene. I was like, yep, only in Pimpstress can save the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, so let's talk about Pimpstress. When you got the script for that film,
Yes.
what was the initial reaction, and what made you say yes?
I was like, damn. Now y'all about to get an exclusive. I love
exclusives.
Oh my gosh. So when I was in Detroit and I was going private art school. I'm gonna leave this girl nameless, but I was working at the back of a beauty supply store. And like in Detroit, like they have little salons set up in the beauty supply store. Long story short, the girl we went to high school together, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm out here. Like, what are you doing out here?" Because it was in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm out here working. Like, what you doing out here?" And so she was like, "I'm working." I was like, "Where do you work?" She was like, "At these hotels out here." And I was like, "Where?" And she was like, "I clean them up and everything." So I was like, "Okay." So I went to, she was like, "I actually need my hair done," but the beauty supply store took commission. So she didn't want them to take a portion of my money. So she was like, "Well, why don't you come to the room and do my hair?" And I was like, "You got a room?" Like, mind you, we're like 18, 19-ish. Yeah. So I was like, "Wow, you have like, they're giving you discounts?" She was like, "Yeah." So when I finally get to the room, it's like weed everywhere. It's Henny bottles. It's like a whole.
Oh, it's
a secret suite. It's an emerald suite. Just say what it is.
It's a Holiday Inn Express.
It's a Holiday Inn
Something.
Express. It's an extended stay.
It's an extended stay or something like this, right?
Way in the back.
And I was
way in the back.
so I'm still so naive, and I'm
one
like,
towel right there above the door.
Right.
So the smell don't get out.
So I said, "Wow." I'm like, "Girl, you're not afraid to lose your job. Like, I know you like stay here to make it easy to housekeep." And she was like, they call me Pre back home. So she was like, "Pre, stop playing." And I was like, "Playing like how?" She was like, "Girl, I don't work for the hotels. I work in these hotels." And I was like, "Doing what?" And so
you're so naive.
So I was
Really?
like, "Doing what?" And so she was like, "I do body rubs and blah, blah, blah."
I post ads.
I was like, "Dang." I was like, "How much money do you make?" She was like, "I make close to like $300 a day." And I'm
Backpage was popping right now. Yeah.
right. So I was like, "Dang, okay." So she was like, "How much you charge for sewing?" So I did her sewing at the room. So she was like, "Would you be interested?" And I was like, "I don't know, girl. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know."
I'm a square.
I was like, "I don't know." So she was like, "Well, why don't you come and you watch, and then like you will decide from there." So
Watch what exactly?
Right. I didn't know what I was gonna watch,
all
but I definitely stayed and watched. So
and what did you observe?
I observed her just giving a massage. Like literally, no, swear to God. And she had like candles burning, and she asked them like, she had like 3 different type of massages that she offered. And so she was literally like massaging. And they asked for a happy ending. She told the guy, like, "No, I don't do that." And I was like, okay. So a couple times, like I would come up there and do her hair and stuff. So at the time I used to smoke weed. So I would come up there and smoke her weed, do her hair. So when I saw this role, to me, it was like a full circle moment, because I was like, I was there. I kind of know like what's going down for real. I felt like. So I was excited to have it, because I just kind of felt like I feel like living with the character.
I feel like doing that, living out here. We've all,
for the record, if she's making $300 and she's giving no happy endings, you had money, that's fucked up, bro. What's all? You should be giving happy endings for $300.
I don't know if it's because I was there.
She could have really shared it.
Yeah, she could have. If you weren't there,
yeah, I don't know.
That was literally like her hookers at the point, like episode. She couldn't go fully, like,
because eventually I found out she had like clients that she pegged. I know that she worked side by side with like trans.
Hey, Rach.
I'm sorry.
Rach, we got Papa.
Yo, Rach, man, listen, man.
Wait, am I talking?
She said, "Hey,
we're there now." She said, "We have guests that."
She said, "Hey." Rach said,
"Okay, all right."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay. Quarterly is there now.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah.
Yeah, I found out she had, she worked side by side with transgender women. So like she had like a whole, routine that she had going on. So later on down the line, I did find that out.
That's what's up. It was kind of like your,
It felt good, because I felt like,
I know what's in this world.
Yeah, I felt like I knew what was going on. So I was like, oh yeah, I can.
And I'm not going to talk to Jay. We all know Emerald Sweets.
I mean,
star.
listen,
That takes the in cost, bro.
I'm from Cali, bro. So a snooty fox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's mirror on the ceiling for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We all have
Yeah.
come across a Blade the Vampire.
A Blade Runner.
Yeah, a Blade Runner.
Listen, they're out there. All right. So, tell me about your excitement when you saw the finished product.
Oh, I was super excited. One, I was just excited because, like, I always felt like I was gonna be somewhere in the entertainment world. I just didn't know where.
Yeah.
So I was super excited to see it all come to life. I hear a lot of horror stories with other actors and actresses saying that like they work on productions for a period of time and it never even gets put out.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was also excited that, one, it's on a streaming platform, so anybody can literally see it.
Right.
I'm like, I'm Googleable. It kind of gave me a little bit of, confidence. Like, you can look me up. Like,
so when are we getting Pinterest 2 Electric Boogaloo?
listen, they talking about it. I just actually talked to the directors and writers the other day, and they was like, I'm doing Pinterest 2.
Tell them that they should call it Pinterest 2. It's wet, nigga. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a great.
Now, what is the subtitle for?
I mean, Pinterest.
But it's wet, nigga. What is that? Where does that?
It's wet, nigga.
Where is that inspired from?
I mean,
okay. I see.
Vagina.
Oh, right. Of course.
It's wet, nigga.
Right.
No.
I'm just fucking around.
Pinterest 2, Winter Soldier, because she is gonna go save.
Yo, the movie definitely ends on a real MCU kind of
It like I was like this shit. It could be a double.
And listen, I watch credits on any movie. I was want to see the Pinterest will return.
The Pinterest will return.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking forward to seeing that.
She low key became a superhero. Like she was like, yo, I took care of the hoes.
A lot of people want them to return.
Yeah.
So
she got out of La Madre's career. Like I was invested.
If you want to check out Miss Paris, Parishia, Henderson, and Pinterest, is available right now on Tubi.
Yes,
we all got Tubi, my nigga.
We all got.
So let's
no
come on now.
excuse.
There is no excuse.
And it's free.
And it's free. With ads, but it's free.
And the ads are there. And the ads are wild.
To move on real quick, so I'm gonna follow under. Well, here we go. I was gonna follow under I don't give a fuck because it's Tiger.
I really
and it's Avril Lavigne. Like
Tiger.
I only know.
Really?
I'm obsessed.
Well, Tiger?
You like Tiger?
I love Tiger.
Really?
Even the remakes that he's recently been making.
Tiger.
I swear.
You like Sunshine?
I said Tiger, not the music necessarily.
But
I did have like in my freshman year of college, Tiger was that guy. So like
Tiger had a pocket.
Yeah.
He smacked.
It was his own pocket.
I know. And then he fell
bouncing
off.
on my D.
He fell off, and then he came back with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
okay. So since you're such a Tiger enthusiast, how did you feel about when he came out with Avril Lavigne, who nobody even knew they were even talking?
Well, I do love Avril Lavigne. I think she's sexy. Like she's, I like white girls who are like white girls.
I only know Skater Boy. That's it.
I mean, that's it. But I like white girls who are in their like white girl bag and not in their like
the when we were young,
median
like
genre bag. Yeah, where they're like multicultural now. I like the white girls that are like white girls. So I'm here for it.
Okay. So
are you here for them?
I'm here for them. Like he deserves somebody at this point.
Now, the reason why I was gonna follow
at this point.
I was gonna follow and I don't give a fuck because I really don't care.
I really don't.
However, when I posted the flyer for today's show in the Adequate Podcast, but y'all follow the Adequate Podcast page on Facebook. Please. I get this random comment by I won't say his name, but apparently he follows the show, or he does now because I hashtag Avril Lavigne. And his comment goes like this: Avril is married to a retired firefighter, me, and has been faking public relationships for many years to keep fans out of our private life. Avril and I started dating as teenagers in Napanee. Where the fuck is that? I don't know. I started working in the music industry before Avril, but that's not how we met. The music industry is fake as fuck sometimes. I'm like, okay, so is Avril Lavigne's actual spouse hitting me up? and so while I questioned it for about 30 seconds, right? And then I went to the page. This nigga is a fucking stalker, bro.
Yeah.
Like every single post is good morning, gorgeous. Hope you have a beautiful day. I love you, Arrow Dill. And it's the same post since God damn, it's yo.
There's motherfuckers that's like that in the real world.
But bro,
right?
why write me that?
You were slandering her. You slandering her.
You don't know her.
Yo, how did he get into an
Listen,
algorithm?
this is
Like, you asked me that.
this is scary, bro. He posted nothing else but this. I love Avril Lavigne.
Oh,
This is fucking scary. So the only reason why I even brought it up is like, bro, you wrote me, and we really don't give a fuck. But you, my boy, need some help.
Tiger's going backwards. So we got what? The Kardashian chick. It was Kylie.
No, you gotta start with
Black China. I know he wants to date that asterisk off his.
He
record,
died,
but
for
that's
us,
his
so
baby
yeah,
mama.
yeah.
Then Kylie.
They got it.
Then where the fuck does Arrow come from?
Hey man, listen. Sometimes you gotta go to the other side, man. Skateboard.
And we were just talking about flat asses. That is 10%.
a long back with a crack in it.
That-
I like when white girls were white girls.
Cool.
Word.
love
Word.
it.
Say that,
I
say
love
that.
it.
Word.
You have more diversity.
Do we? Okay. Anyway, moving
I
on.
really don't give a fuck. But I just want to know why. Now I have answers.
It's like
I'm never gonna get the answers.
Who put this together?
Who told them that they
What was on me?
Who told them that they gonna kick it?
Like who said, yo, you know what? You know what this right here?
Yo, I see something.
Hey,
There's vibes.
there's something right here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but then the dude that's wrote me, he's upset for sure.
He's definitely.
He's upset.
He's definitely.
And they could even make
It puts the
like
lotion
a-
on his skin.
I
He's
watched
dead. It puts the lotion in the basket.
He said, yo, watch your fucking mouth, bro. I'm April's husband, my nigga. Straight, I'm retired firefighter. My name.
You better learn how to squat. Wow, fuck you.
Hey, but I want no beef. You,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Oh my
They
Um,
could have made it like an ayahuasca retreat or something.
huh?
Like the healing mushrooms and stuff.
Stop
like
it.
a shaman.
Stop it. Tiger? No. Absolutely
Nah, I feel like they meant
Deuces? No.
I feel like they meant somewhere super like random, like a Magic the Gathering, like
Magic
like
the Gathering.
like a Magic the Gathering like tournament type shit. Like, wait a minute, you play Magic the Gathering? Hell yeah, nigga, I'm not cold, nigga.
I'm starting to think now, what if Avril Lavigne likes brothers?
It won't shock me.
It was
Yeah.
shaman.
Yeah. The most whitest of white girls do like niggas,
And she's probably been partial to the dick for a
Hey.
while.
and then you know.
And it's Tiger, man. Tiger does back some shorties, yo.
When he was here, he did.
But he had to do an emo style. Like,
So skater boy, love him alive. Okay, so I need to ask, like, what the fuck does Drake have to do with Triple X Tentacion's name?
You want me to pull out the lyrics?
Are we really using lyrics?
They specified it's in that track. It's in
Like-
what, no BS, right? They
In
said
Drake's track.
well, he said, yo, you never go live again. He didn't go live again.
Bro, come on.
They're not putting the dots together.
Come
correctly.
on,
Who's doing
bro.
who's doing the investigations here?
Come on, bro. It's like,
Hip hop police have been on.
I mean,
a
they have been on a roll, bro.
roll. You get a Rico for saying something that even sounds like you're about to do
But for
something.
Drake, but for Drake to be like this hardcore, avoiding going to the court, like, man, nigga, you got something to say?
Yeah.
You showed us avoiding.
Okay, so you're obsessed with Aubrey Graham, right?
It's the word is obsessed is kind of offensive.
Okay, I apologize. You favor.
you like braids and earrings, Drake?
I love every aspect of Drake.
You like honestly never mind Drake.
I like every aspect. Of Drake.
You
Okay.
lying like
So you like
motherfucker.
Aubrey, you like wheelchair Jimmy?
I did.
Okay.
I love Degrassi. I hate that he was with Ashley during
Wow.
that time.
I never watched that. I love my joke.
You know what's real when you did the character. Couldn't stand him when it was actually.
Nah, I remember when he ran off from
Wasn't
White Boy
supportive.
And he got shot. Oh, you
That's real.
you saw the origin of wheelchair Jimmy. Slow motion.
Ashley was not supportive, and then
So
anyway.
how you feel about what's happening here? They're trying to put the dots together, and he's a character witness. Is he a character witness or?
I believe he is.
So
I didn't, you're not a suspect.
they about to. No, I just think they just want to put him in the first 48 room and just ask him that questions.
I just feel like this is like 10 years ago. These like big conspiracy theories were like super around again, and
Right.
this person is sacrificing this. Like I cannot literally with that because I think about myself. Like if I make it big, like I'm not sacrificing it. I don't know what people are talking about. So I just feel like honestly, like it's just he should ignore it like he's doing, and he has the money to have a good attorney to say keep me out of it, keep my name out of that. That's gonna tarnish my brand. I think he's so resilient. Like he went to jail over in like I forgot what country he was in, but he had got arrested. And later down the line, like the footage ended up coming out, but he never spoke on it. He never said that he was racially discriminated against or anything like that. So I just think he's like a super like resilient private person. He doesn't want to tarnish his brand, so he's doing the right thing.
And then furthermore, you have the killers already on trial.
Yeah, you got him.
Why the fuck do you give
Right.
a episode?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rich, how you feel about
That's your cousin now.
it?
That's why, yeah, that is my
What they do with
cousin.
champagne is it?
Yeah, we got the same mamas,
With the
sisters.
champagne
Our mamas are
is
sisters.
unfair.
So, you know, I don't know, because I'm not in. I don't know. Why would they be
It was a
even?
weird. It was
There's
a weird
like a weird
link. It was
beef.
weird to us.
It's a weird whole thing.
It's a
Yeah.
very weird connection.
And you know, apparently, allegedly, there was a Instagram story put up that said, "If I end up dead, Drake did it."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, my account got hacked," but they was really beefing at that time over
Right.
something.
So,
I don't
you
know.
think just because of obviously that beef, and then they're reaching. Do you think they're reaching at this point?
I just why would Drake want him dead? Like why? Like
I think
what's
that's deep.
yeah? Like I do
It's
think
such a
I
reach.
think it's
Drake
it's
should never
like
drop that shit with 21
It's
Savage.
such a reach, bro. Like, yeah.
Because we would have never believed, honestly, never mind Drake would have did, but they kind of think, I think the 21 Savage Drake might have done it.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's a different Drake.
It's a different
Yo,
Drake.
He's killing niggas in that album. Like,
I would say, yo, nigga, Drake can't fight.
yeah.
Now, like, nigga, Drake get you killed, bro.
Yeah, Drake
chill
will
out,
work
nigga.
you. Yo,
Yeah.
Drake's cool with motherfucking.
I mean, it
He's
feels
cool with people. He's connected.
it feels like such a reach, though, bro. It's just such.
He got mob ties. He's cool. He's in there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but just think about all the people that feel like you did something like backstabbish to them or you were coming after them and you literally weren't thinking about them.
At all.
At all.
And I feel like maybe this guy, you know, before, you know, God rest his soul, but like maybe he felt like I'm so, you know, he could have been paranoid. I don't know, like if he was doing, you know, a lot of it's popular to do like
That's beef
drugs.
away everybody.
Yeah, and like you
Remember
know,
that one dude slept him on stage while he was performing? Like he had so much like trauma and trouble.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
like he was always crying out. And I know sometimes like they do drugs to help the performance and stuff like that. And you know, when you're under the influence, you have paranoia sometimes. So
he was in that pocket with like Juice and them.
Yeah,
like,
right, that's
they're
what
on
I
pills.
thought.
They're
yeah,
on
so I wouldn't be surprised if like one day he was rolling and or just in his fields and got online and was like, "Shit, that nigga Drake gonna kill me," you know?
He said, why?
Why? Everybody in the room just like, that's wild, but why?
Crazy, bro, but why?
Why though?
You know?
All right, so we'll wrap it up with the last topic of the day. I want to follow this under. I want to see it, but the more we wait, I can really give a fuck now. Jermaine Dupri versus Diddy's versus.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it, but
I'm here
we're taking too goddamn long now because
Versus is not a thing anymore.
versus is not in the thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? But furthermore, I remember when JD and Diddy was on IG arguing like fucking high schoolers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? When you think about it, because first of all, if it's hip hop, Diddy got that shit on lock.
R&B too. 90s R&B.
Jermaine Dupri has no chance. R&B, however,
Yeah.
there's an actual battle there.
There's a battle.
For sure. Between Mariah, Usher, you name it, JD got it.
JD was there.
But Diddy got some shit too.
I know.
So
We're there.
now recently, Dupri was on either All the Sport podcast or no, I Am Athlete podcast.
Yeah.
And that's about the same thing. It's supposed to be at somewhere in Atlanta at the Superdome or wherever Atlanta shit is.
Yeah.
But he said next year. But now the kicker was he said it in December.
Right.
So either next year could be like this year or next year could be like literally next year.
Right.
By 2024, I don't fucking care anymore.
First off, Is Versus
not
is,
even thinking.
is that still a company? Weren't they suing Chiller or Triller?
And they won that shit.
Yeah, it's
But what was the last verse you seen?
the verses in the world. Fucking Mario versus Mario.
Oh yeah,
what?
yeah, you're right.
Yo, dude,
Yeah, you're right.
the
Yeah,
commentary.
you're right. That was so
what?
funny.
Oh my
That
god,
was so damn funny.
they can't top that.
That was so damn funny. Oh my, yo, Jeremiah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, why? Ray J.
God, man. Yo, Reggie, when he went off the wall, boy,
Yo, all the
That
motherfuckers.
thing was chaotic.
He's just standing like, fuck this. Sammy was on his
yo,
bully that night.
I was like, this is a fucking shit show. Good God Almighty. And then,
Yo,
the watermelon.
The watermelon.
Came with the shorty. If she ain't as a business, it's COVID. What you doing?
So if you're not gonna go harder than that, don't do the verses. Just don't even do it. But I think so many people want this verses to happen. I'm here for it.
A part of me really does miss verses though. Like,
I miss it.
It will be like a concert, low key.
That's a
Yeah,
concert. That's a concert. You know, Diddy is not gonna. But Diddy has upset so many of his artists. Who's coming back for the fucking?
Oh, that's
Because you know he's gonna need features. He's gonna need features.
because the ones that would have came back are pretty much dead. Craig Mack,
Yeah.
Black Rob, Biggie.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
They're all
So,
gone.
You're not gonna call him. He's not coming.
And Mace don't like.
Mace don't fuck with him.
Mace
Shine may come, but he's gonna change the lyrics because he's
Total might go. Total might go.
Nah, they
No, because Pam got the fucking.
nah, they.
Danny Kane. Don't forget Danny
No,
They don't like Danny Kane. I don't even think Day 26 fucks with him.
hell no. Yo, white boy Donnie Klein.
Yeah.
He ain't coming. What's up? He ain't coming.
Machine Gun Kelly, not going.
Yeah, no, not going. The Locks, maybe Jada. Everybody else not going.
Yeah, I think they're cool now. They're cool. They just need to get out the contract. That's all it is.
Man.
You probably still own their masters.
Okay. So real quick. So let's say it actually goes
JD
down.
got friends though. JD could pull up with the C.
Oh, JD pull up with Usher.
JD get the edge with the features though.
Yeah, the Brat with the baby.
Yeah, and
You
if he
know what?
produce shit,
Not the
he
baby
can play it.
here.
Yo, imagine the Brat all printing on fucking fire. That'd be fucking crazy.
Wow.
Like, as soon as doing the Brat, should be like,
We could have talked about the brat getting pregnant.
I mean,
versus Tiger.
we could have,
but I know.
we could have. You know, congrats to the Brat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's still a visual that I just can't seem to get used to see.
She's such a dude.
She's such a dude.
She's such a dude.
But it's like,
Like, did you hurry up, my nigga? Shoot.
no.
You're busting that at me already, so I can be
Come on,
pregnant.
Shoot the club up, nigga.
Please hurry up. This shit's bad uncomfortable.
What about come? I ain't gonna print it, nigga. Like, whoa.
I felt it. You got it. You good.
It's my spleen, nigga. Congrats to the Brat, man. Real talk. And that's where we kind of wrap up today's
That was a good rap.
shenanigans.
That was a wild rapper.
Huge thanks to Miss Parishia Henderson. Thank you for coming through rocking with us today.
Yes, of
Let
course.
people know where they can find you and what are you working on next.
Yes, my Instagram is Parishia _ is PARISHIA _ So I have a movie coming out, Diary of a Unicorn. It's coming out June 6th.
Word.
Okay. All right.
Word. D Brown.
D Brown. BKLV Negrito on IG. D Nice BK1 on Twitter. DeVal Brown on Facebook. Catch me in everything. Holla at me, but please do not send me a long comment about Avril Lavigne. Hennessy Poppy on Snapchat.
Yeah. Gracie Jim, we're gonna find you.
Follow me, Patois Poppy, on all the platforms. Now follow me, Rach the Gym. Hank Hill Booty on Twitter.
Booty. What a one. At Yahoo.com.
Yeah, follow me, Rach the Gym, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the platforms. Follow Press Play
Please.
Vegas.
Get
You
your
already
predictions on,
know.
guys.
You know, get in your.
In your bag, in your creative
I'm
bag.
trying.
In the creative bag, indeed.
Yes.
And of course, I got a few announcements to make.
All right.
A
A little couple things.
few things. You know, we're working on some stuff. As you noticed that this week we do not have a 20-20 battle because we're now going to the playoffs, baby. It's going down. The brackets are now set. But before that, Saturday, March 4th, where the party at? 2000s trivia and song battles going down, people. This about to be so damn fun. It's all inspired by 2000s hip hop and R&B culture. It is going down. And then there's going to be a trivia in the beginning, and then a special 20 for 20 battle rather than who's battling? I don't know.
It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
I don't know.
We'll be making some announcements.
There's negotiations happening right now.
Yeah, we're working on negotiation paperwork.
But when you get that news,
Yeah,
just know you'll pull up.
Yeah,
pull up. So the show is gonna be $10 pre-sale. The doors open at 5:30. And to attend the show, to buy your tickets, you want to text 702-720-6181. You think you know the 2000s? Test your knowledge and win some money. Yo, pull up with your 2000s. Pull up with all your 2000s gear. The fucking belt buckle with the mechanical belt buckle.
We need that.
Pull up with that shit on. Yo, pull up with the bag jacket on.
We need that.
Oh my God.
Get your bow jeans.
Yo, pull up with the fucking airbrush tee. Finally, action airbrush tee on. Oh my God.
All that.
Oh my God. Man, it's going down. And meanwhile, you boy, follow me on Instagram at official Jay Alonso, on Facebook at Jay Alonso. Follow the show at the Corley Pod on Instagram. Follow the at the Corley Podcast page on Facebook. Well, this has been something special.
It has been definitely something special.
Yes.
We are proud to represent the Black and Gold delegation.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. The next time you see a parachute should be on my neck.
Oh,
That being said,
I upgraded, or I got a promotion. It was your ears.
Yeah.
Now it's your neck.
Yo, what did the Ibadar say? You get just basic shits on my sideburns. Yeah, it should be on my sideburns, lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that being said, no matter what you're going through, no matter who says what to you, no matter who gives you all the bullshit, act accordingly, please. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Peace.